Alright, this will be the teardown for the Peak Starpex PS2 guitar. I couldn't really find one online, so I'm just going to do it myself. Because, yeah. So where we're going to start first is we're going to take off the whammy bar. You don't really need to take off the whammy bar, but it just makes it a lot easier to do. So it just screws in and out, just like that. Put it off to the side. First thing we're going to remove is this centerpiece, and it's super easy to remove. Actually, from what I saw online, people were saying that it wasn't easy to take apart, but this was pretty easy in my opinion to take apart. I'm going to take out your batteries, put them to the side. You're going to remove all of these screws. Put them right over there. There's 4 outside ones, 4 inside ones. The inside ones have a flatter head, and then the outside ones have like this roundish head. Just so that, you know, if you take apart yours, you know where the screws go. Get that out of here. Anyways. Here's one of those inner screws. Like I said, they have a flatter head when compared to the outer one. There we are. Take this out. Then this plate just comes right off. Put that over there. Now there is one more screw that you need to take out for that, and it's right here. Right here. So we'll just go in there and we'll unscrew it. It's a pretty long screw, so you'll you'll know where it goes. There we go. Like I said, it's a pretty long screw, so yeah. I'm just a little fella. Alright, now we can turn this back over, and it should just lift right out. It's pretty nice how this is put together. There's just contacts. I should probably think about cleaning these. Just some contacts. And then this one uses the triangle headed screws. So if you have like a precision screwdriver set that has the like security screws or whatever, you'll be able to get in there. I do. However, there isn't too much in here. The buttons are mechanical. So, and as far as I'm aware, they're already mechanical. And then it just comes with the whammy bar actuator, or what, you know, along with the buttons with these. Other than that, it's a lot of empty space in here. Don't remember what the jack's for, but then it has this plug right here. When I got this for super cheap actually, and it actually came with not only the dongle and the wireless receiver, but also the this plug that hooks up to like a VGA type thing that hooks into another thing that hooks up into the PS2. So I was lucky to be able to get that. But since I have the wireless dongle, I don't have to worry about that. So again, this goes off to this this part, which I think is only usable in Rock Band for changing sounds or what have you. And then this part is for the neck. So if you see right here, there's the contacts for, again, this changer, and then this for the neck. I've seen online, because I was trying to figure out how to take it apart, there's like one Reddit post out there where I think some poor soul just happened to just unscrew the neck because they were trying to make it portable, and I think they ended up just breaking this. I'll get back to that when I get the neck off. So once you have this main part out, what you can do is you can just unscrew this. There's nothing underneath this part of it, but if you want to just like clean it or, you know, sand it down, redo it, or what have you, feel free to do that. Screws aren't too long for the faceplate. There's just a bunch of them. So at least for mine, there was a total of 7 of them, 3 over here, 4 along here. They're a little bit different than the other ones. Suppose not too different from the back plate ones. Whoop. So they're the same size. Alright, so now this just literally lifts off. There's like not a lot to it. It's just the plate and then again the noise changer crank thing. Mine didn't come with the little knob on the end of it, but I have like a billion rock band guitars, so I'm pretty sure I could just slap one of those on there, the little cone head things. And then, yeah, not too much to it. Whoop. What's actually really nice about this whole setup is that you can unscrew it from the faceplate. So if you're ambitious enough, like hopefully I'm going to make a new body for this, these screw off. So, you know, I could just go and 3D print a new faceplate, make it really, really nice, and probably not as nice as this, but I'd be able to screw these off and then just slap them onto there. We'll just put that over there. Now for the neck. I'm going to switch over to a bigger bit right here. Still a Phillips head, but these ones are quite a bit bigger than the ones that we've been taking out. Now these screws are pretty beefy. I'll show you once I get this one off, because they got to hold the neck in there. So you see that? Pretty beefy, which is really nice, because I think it's just like a wood screw or what have you. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, this thing is made out of wood, which is pretty cool. It's also bigger than a regular Rock Band Guitar Hero style guitars, which is really nice if you're an adult or, you know, just a tall person. It just makes it a lot more comfortable. And we got the last one right here. And boom. There's 4 of them. Those are in there. Then there's this back plate that has like this, I don't know, plastic bushing, which is nice. Or maybe it's just a, oh, why can't I think of it? Either way, there's 2 parts to it. Washer. And it just lifts off just like that. Alrighty, Runeskis. We'll put this over there. And on to the neck. It's just a neck. Let's see here. So yeah, this is the part that I was talking about earlier. This is actually pretty flimsy. So if you do come across one of these, do not just try to take the neck off, because this will snap. And then there's a couple of ribbons in here that will probably just not be seated anymore, or just rip, and you don't want to have to go through and trying to replace those ribbon cables. Sorry for the jump right there. I had to go get my precision screwdriver set. So there's the fretboard, and then there's the wooden neck, which is super nice. In order to take them off, you have to get underneath all of these little caps. And let's see here. Is this one? I think that's the smallest one that I have. Okay. Curse this cold. So what I do is I take like the thinnest flathead that I have. And of course people might want to do it different if they're worried about keeping it, you know, all good. But I found that it was just pretty easy just to get underneath there. Just like that. They're not like glued in. Well, mine weren't glued in, so they just kind of friction fit in there. But just kind of find the sweet spot and roll with it. There we go. Well, it's all falling apart. All right. I suppose now that I got the screwdriver set down here, I could probably open up. There we go. Whoa. All right. So now there we go. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. And I'm just gonna start taking them out. These ones, again, not so different from the faceplate and the backplate ones. Oh, there we go. Now, the reason why I decided to, adventure into this was, one of my buttons was sticky, so I needed to put some grease on them. I don't know, I mean, comparatively to, now that I got all the screws out, it just lifts right off. That's what the inside of the neck looks like. Again, that is all wood. And then here's your fret buttons. And again, there's those ribbons I was talking about. Apparently on some of them, they're longer. But again, I wouldn't recommend breaking this. So we've got the fretboards here. And then it also has the lower fretboard. I'm only going to unscrew this one just to show you guys. And for that, I'm going to need not you, Schwack. You, hot diggity daffodil. Excuse me. Alrighty. So there's 6 screws, there's 3 on top, 3 on bottom. And of course my hand's in the way. They're just these flat, I don't know, like washer head ones. Come on, man. There we go. So like I said, 3 on top, 3 on bottom. And then for a total of 12 of them if you take it all apart. Alright, now that we got that all taken apart, we will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I do with the other one? Oh, there we go. Boom. So now we peel it back, and it's just these soft touch connection ones. So with the fret buttons themselves, here I'm just going to put the neck down. They have like this little tray that they're in, which is kind of fun. Now these don't have a spring or anything like that for going back up. They just purely use the buttons. So they just pretty much slide in and out. I'm trying not to drop them all. But if they get stuck or something like that, I just recommend getting, like, I don't know, what I did was get some coconut grease or coconut oil and just kind of put it around the button itself. But yeah, the tray just drops right in there. I don't think it matters which way you put it in because it's all symmetrical. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the neck. Now we're gonna, I guess I'll crack open the brain box for you guys. Give me a moment. Alright, now that I fished out the right one, it's going to be one of these. Fits pretty well in there. If you don't have one, honestly, if you have a small enough flathead bit, it will work just fine. There'll just be the 6 of these. 2 here, 2 here, and then 2 here. Alright. And you'll need to finagle it apart just a little bit. Just be careful because there are wires that go from the battery part to the front of it. Did I not? No, I had not. Get off. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Yep, alright. So now the box should just come right apart. The howdy hey? Come on, box, you're making me look bad. There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna open it up this way. Boom, there's that wire I was talking about. Up here is your strum bar. Inside here is that little like rattle box that lets you know when you do star power. Down here is the select and start buttons, and then again here's the whammy bar whole assembly right there. So like not a lot going on. There's also this button here, which from what I saw online, this is like your easy access star power, but I can't get Clone Hero to register it as a button. But hey, it's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it. It's super easy. I actually enjoyed taking this apart. Putting it back together is not so hard, but I'm not going to have you guys sit through that. So I'll just skip right to it back, and yeah. Alright, whoop. Put that last battery in there. And we'll close her up. It only takes about 5 minutes to do. And we'll turn her on. Whoop. Maybe the batteries were in weird. Alrighty. That's never a good thing. Dang it. There we go. Boom. 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 Turn it back on. Alright. And it works. I just had the batteries in weird. So, overall, super easy to put together and take apart. I mean, it only takes about, well, when you're not trying to make a whole video about it, but everything works really well. Even the bottom buttons. But yeah, super easy. I hope this helps somebody out there so that we're not breaking them. But yeah, thanks for watching.